Lazer Dark, and a Varathane product called Triple Thick. I've never used them yet, until today. I'm Gord Potter, and you're watching Lazer Nug. Welcome back. Today's probably the last time you'll see the 3mm Baltic Birch ply I used for a little while. This is kind of my final testing on it before I move on to some other products, which I'm chomping at the bit to do. I've seen a lot of folks use this product called Lazer Dark, and I've also seen that a number of people think or have suggested that this Varathane product called Triple Thick are really good products to use in either darkening your engraving or finishing your product. So we're going to use them both today. I understand in order to use the Lazer Dark, I need to mask first before I engrave and then apply. What I've done just as a comparison is I've already cut out one without a mask, and I'm going to use the exact same settings on the piece that I'm going to use Lazer Dark. So let's get at it. I also wanted to take a minute just to thank so many of you for providing a lot of help and advice on the last few videos in the comments. I know it takes time away from you doing your other stuff, and I appreciate it a lot. Certainly helping me with the learning curve. Just going to get all those air bubbles out. And we're good to go. I have my little makeshift paint booth here. If you haven't picked up any of these, they're called painter's pyramids, made by a company called Richard. They're really handy, especially for holding things up at a pinpoint if you're going to be working around the piece and allowing it to dry. I mount my piece. Let's give her a spray. I'm going to apply 2 coats as per the directions, and then we'll take a look at the output. While we're waiting for this to dry, a few people have already asked me where I'm getting my mask from here in Ontario. I was only able to find 2 places online in Canada that sold paper masks like this. One was out in British Columbia, and the other one was right here in Mississauga, Ontario. It's from a place called Sign Supply. The tape is manufactured by a company called Presto Tape, and this is called their Perfect Tear Plus. It's supposed to be a high tack, or it's called a high tack. I don't have any previous experience with this type of tape. I don't find it to be that sticky. When I put it on the wood, I really have to squeegee it down. And so far, I've used this maybe 5 times, and I find no gluey residue on the wood after I'm done with it. You run your fingers across, but there's no need to sand it. It doesn't appear to be anything left or any type of debris left off the tape. In fact, it's not even as sticky as the masking tape I use around the house. I hope you find that helpful. It should be dry by now, but just in case. It may already be obvious, but this Lazer Dark is black. I believe based on the part codes that they probably have different colors. The place I picked it up from only had black, so that's what I picked up. So there you have it. If you take a good look, I'll try to get that close for you. There is a tiny little bit of bleed you can see around, especially around the letters. But then again, it is birch. But it's black, and it's very consistent in there. And there's your difference. That black certainly pops. I do like the engrave that's natural. But I guess if you are making signs or you're making different types of designs that you need coloring, I'm not sure what different colors the laser dart comes in. But I think if I do find it in a brown or in some other colors, I'll test that out at another time. But I am pretty happy with how much this pops and how little bleed there is. Nice. So I am going to give it just a little sand. I don't feel any type of residue from the mask, but just in case. And then I'm going to try out this triple thick. And then we'll be back tomorrow. Nice thing about these firm foam pads is you can get a nice level surface. So it's not digging into any of the engraved areas, it's just going across the top. Okay, I left them overnight. These are the finished products. I was a little conservative with it because it's the first time I've used the Varathane, but I can feel it. It's on there. I don't think it discolored the wood much, if at all, because I've still got that nice glow or that nice white background on the birch, and this was already in a yellowed piece of the panel to begin with. There we go. So that'll wrap it up. I hope it was helpful or informative. Would I buy this stuff again? Absolutely. I'm going to try a different color though. I like the way it pops on the wood. So if you're making signs or you're making any type of engravings, it really brings it out. It really makes it pop against the background. Although I do like the natural look. I think this has a lot of good purposes. As far as the bleed goes, there is a wee bit, as I mentioned. And I don't think there was that much before I sprayed this Varathane, but I could be wrong. So we'll try it again in the future. But in the meantime, both products, I think, are getting a thumbs up. So that'll wrap it up. I hope you found it enjoyable. Please have a great week. Be kind to one another. And I hope to see you again right here. Cheers.